Shalom to everyone. My name is Rabbi Howard Wolk. I'm the community chaplain with Jewish Family Service of Dallas. Happy to work with Faith Presbyterian Hospice. I hope this finds all of you well, enjoying the summer, bearing okay under the heat. Just a brief thought for today. I'm speaking to you just a few days after the tragic flooding in central Texas. As of now, over 100 confirmed dead, over 100 people missing. Terrible, terrible tragedy. Certainly, words are not adequate to describe the impact on the families, and we can only offer our prayers and consolation to them, to try to, in a small way, ease their pain. I think one of the lessons is, as powerful as human beings are, what we're able to do in terms of technology and all kinds of advances that we have, we see the power of nature, and how nature can be good and providing and nurturing, but nature can also be terribly destructive. When it comes to such tragic losses of human life, we're often really at a loss for explanations. In Judaism, we're honest enough to say that sometimes things happen and we don't know the reason why all of these innocent people lost their lives, why, God forbid, a baby is born with a deadly infirmity, why a person suffers with cancer. Sometimes we don't necessarily have the answers. God does not make us privy to his wisdom. And these are certainly circumstances where a person's faith comes into play, and what a person has to rely on. Just a few minutes ago, I was watching the news, and they had an interview with a family who lost a child. There's a younger child who was not at the camp, and the parents said, all we're telling our child is this has happened, and yet we still have our faith in God. I think that's really a powerful lesson, and very important not to get lost in the numbers. We hear about 100 people died, over 100 missing. Those are individuals. From a biblical perspective, we of course value the sanctity of each individual life. The Almighty taught us this lesson literally at the beginning by creating a world filled with mountains and rivers and animals and vegetation. And when it came to the most important creation, God created one man and one woman and said to them, okay, you get it started, be fruitful and multiply. Why didn't God create a world filled with people? Certainly he could have done that. It was to teach us the significance, the uniqueness of each individual human being created in the image of God. So individuals have been lost in these floods, children, adults, parents, siblings. The loss really is incalculable, and we should be reminded of the preciousness of every human being and the value of every moment of our lives. Hopefully, the next time I speak with you, we'll be able to relate to a more happier occurrence. Shalom and be well. Thank you.